And then, somehow, it got worse. As the Helldivers 2 moderators started cracking down on people for reacting negatively to furry art. How did we arrive at this point? We're not even talking about political neutrality anymore, are we? Like, the Helldivers 2 moderators are off the reservation now. Like, they've been out of the gate for a while at this point, but they are in the neighboring field right now. They are leaping over waterfalls we did not even know existed. And, okay, here's the thing. I am an old-school conservative, right? The 2000s kind. In my opinion, I don't care if you're interested in furry art. More power to you. If you wish to vigorously wank it to imaginary images of anthropomorphic animals slamming their genitalia together, then go on ahead. But the key point here is in your own bedroom. The moment you bring this out into the public and you start doing this performatively, this is when we start to have a little bit of an issue. When you then also start to threaten people with timeouts for 24 hours for reacting negatively to your own furry drawings. And by the way, that is what happened here. So this is not Purple Pigeon, by the way. If you want to go ahead and vomit react to people's art that they put hours into, then I am going to punish you. So this is the person who drew the furry fan art, I presume fan art anyways, and then threatened people for it. This then resulted in all of the service emotes apparently being taken away. Because this is now the second ridiculous bit of drama over this absolute... You are moderators. You are... Why do you get involved with this? You must understand the only thing you can possibly conceivably do by doing this is getting yourself enemies. You are making yourselves into a laughingstock, and hey, thanks for the content, I suppose, but I'd rather you didn't. Not this. Not to this degree. So again, the story appears to be here. Moderator posted a furry artwork, didn't like the negative feedback, started timing out people, not banning them in this case, so there's something, and then also stating that if you reacted with the clown emote to that post, those people would also be timed out. Well, at the time of recording this video, about 275 people have taken her up on that invitation, and another 325 on the main post. This is a full-on Reddit moderator moment, where you've got a person who does a thing for themselves, who posts their own thing, gets negative feedback, and decides to blow the lid off everything and start abusing their power as widely as possible, to the point where the own community is now beginning to push back on it. There was a lengthy post here stating, mate, I'm literally part of the LGBT community myself, and while I'm all for the equal treatment and representation, leaving aside everything else, certain Arrowhead, I'm presuming, employees and staff have done said in server, coupled with the fact that people are now being banned for reacting with certain emojis to a post, is just beyond ridiculous. Abso-goddamn-lutely. It is a situation that boggles the mind, especially as then the moderator also comes back with, no one has been banned for any of the discourse about the vomit react emoji, which again gets the response, we have the ban lists. Now, they have been deleting the ban lists that they've had on their own site, but I showed you them in the previous video. We have the ban lists. It is not a question if people have been banned, it is undisputable. We have the receipts for this, and the dumbness, of course, continues. There was another post, this was on my Twitter post about this. So, apparently somebody said, I am a racist, and the mod, this is Purple Pigeon again now, reacted with a monkey eating a watermelon. I would get in a lot of trouble if I did something like that. But again, it is good that these people have double standards, or they should have none. And this then evolved into another thing, where a person got banned for this, and also banned for, well, addressing why they were getting timed out. Purple Pigeon, yet again. May I inquire what the reason for my timeout was? Doesn't seem to be a system to show the justification for such decisions yet. Purple Pigeon, I checked what you were timed out for, and after looking at your message history, I upgraded you to a ban. Peak Reddit moderator. It's like, hello there, I see you have a complaint about what we've done to you. I'm gonna ban you now. Okay, sure. The guy continues, fine by me. Can you care to say why? Was it me raising an eyebrow to the mod using a racist gif, or saying kink belongs in the bedroom, not public? Purple Pigeon, calling someone's identity a kink, yeah. Also suggesting a moderator was being racist, not cool. This is the same guy who posted the monkey eating the watermelon. And again, it's with this whole like, oh, person's identity isn't political. You are an idiot. 2, someone's identity a kink. We are beyond now the nonsensical idea that identity politics is not political. Now we have arrived at the idea that calling someone out for being, well, having a kink, and please keeping that in the bedroom, presumably in relations to the furry thing that happened, well, yeah, no, that is a kink. That is a kink. Your identity is not furry. Your identity is not gay. Your identity is not lesbian. These are not the things that define you as a person. And if what you wish to put your pee-pee into, if that is truly the grandest part about you, if that is what makes you a human being, then by God, you need to get out of leftism. You really badly need to divorce yourself from this absurd political direction that has reduced a human motherfucking being into their junk, into their genitalia, against what they wish to rub up against at night. Like, good God, you must see, you must understand that this is absurd, surely. Surely. Normally I pride myself on being able to articulate this a little bit better, but when we arrive at this, when we have turned somebody's fetish into their totemic being, their raison d'etre, like, God damn it. It is on the same degree of dehumanization as when you see leftists referring to themselves as bodies, as black bodies, as gay bodies, as queer bodies. Like, God. This is the end point of Marxism. This is the end point of socialism and of communism. We can bring this back to the Nora video I did last week, right? Where the entire idea of this is to deconstruct every single solitary part and aspect of our normal. Now again, Gramsci would have pumped the brake about 75 miles ago at this point, but due to progressivism not having any decent thought leaders anymore that do anything except try to get a betterment for their own position, see intersectionality, You no longer have any positive message beyond absolute, unending, unfathomable levels of deconstruction, where you manage to take a human, again, a creature that could be defined by so many myriad of things. I would rather you define yourself by the food you prefer than who you decide to stick your dick into. Or vice versa, to be stuck into. Like, this has got to be the least important part of you, surely. Surely you must have something greater than your fetish. Again, this is deconstructivism at its most absurd. This is the end point of progressivism, to reduce every individual not to a human, not into a person, but into their component parts. That is the very ground rock of intersectionality, to take a person and make them into a black, queer, lesbian, woman of Native American descent, etc. To take these things and make them the identity rather than the whole. It is literally going up to the old saying, to make something greater than the sum of its parts and go, no, I'd rather make something lesser, thank you very much. Arrowhead. Seriously. I know at this point you probably agree with this. I know at this point you are probably the most rabid wokeists like this mad person here. But sit down for a moment. This is a genuine appeal to introspection. Sit down for a moment and just consider. Is your kink an identity? Do you truly believe so? Helldivers too. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you very much for listening. Bye. Have a good day.